Today we have a very special episode of the Sacred Art of Gaming where we're going to teach someone to solo play for the first time. With Savvy, my sister.
It's me!
Let's check it out. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Sacred Art of Gaming, where we love talking about tabletop gaming. And in this specific instance, we are going to teach someone to solo play for the first time. Not to put you on the spot, Savvy, but what is your tabletop experience? Just so people have like an idea. And I know I'm talking to you. I know we talked about talking to the camera. I'm already breaking the rules. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I started off playing D&D. Then expanded, as most people do. Played some ETU, played some homebrews, but I've been doing this for like almost 10 years now. I GM'd a few games myself, but really like to be a player personally.
Nice. What is ETU?
Oh, sorry. Savage Worlds. That's East Texas University.
Okay. And what kind of game is that?
It is like if you combine Supernatural and Buffy into a tabletop role-playing game. So you're in college while supernatural stuff is happening and you have to go to your college classes and try not to fail while also trying to deal with like ghosts and stuff.
Yeah. Some GM experience?
Yes.
Mostly a player?
Yes.
Been playing for like 10 years, obviously not consistently the whole time.
Correct.
Have not solo played.
Yes.
Other than we did do a very brief run through, I guess we'll say, because we rolled randomly, and what we decided on is easy D6.
Yes.
So a lot of easy D6 popping up randomly lately. I wanted to give her a brief heads up for two reasons. She's never played easy D6, so just to get an idea of like what the mechanics are even like, so she can have an idea. And then also we are using one-page Mythic. I felt like, we'll use the one with the color. I felt like that would be a good starting point, and it has a lot of the stuff that we need all in one place. In that scenario, give us a brief rundown. We'll use that scenario as a launching point to start our little solo play adventure.
Okay. So I created a character. Her name is Willa. She, her pronouns. She is a Beastmaster elf. She was in the woods with her beast companion, which is a wolf named Amara. And while in the woods, all the birds, crickets, insects just went completely silent. We were able to find that there was a distressed bear. We did run and hide. The bear did catch us, and I used my beast empathy to speak with the bear to find out that her cub was taken. She brought us back to her nest, where we found that the bear was definitely taken by humanoids. It seemed like whoever was in the cave couldn't lift the cub, so maybe like a halfling or a dwarf, because there was drag marks. This type of bear is rare. They have claws that could be used for medicinal purposes, like health potions or healing of some sort. And the cubs have a really pretty fur that rich people like to wear. So we found that out, and then once we got out of the cave, we found that there were no more track marks. So we used our one-page Mythic to determine that there was something negative and dark around this, presumably being sold on the dark market, maybe actually underground, which is why it's dark. And that's kind of where we left off. Yeah,
I really wanted to get her to a point I really wanted to show her briefly the mechanics of Easy D6, show her like a yes-no oracle, I guess. Just a yes-no question, anything that she was unsure on or something that she didn't want to have full control over. But I really wanted to show her at least once the discover meaning table, where it's action and description that was negative and dark. And we kind of talked about all of the different ways that those two words could mean different things in this scenario. Where do you want to land on those two words? Because that'll likely give us the next step.
So I want to land with the negative being like, this is a negative thing that's happening more and more. where bear cubs are being taken and sold on the dark market.
Black market.
Black market.
Yeah.
And it is a underground black market. So it is dark underground.
Okay.
And it's a dark practice that they're doing.
Okay. And that was showing just some personal knowledge that your character had.
Yes.
In the region, just to give her something to go off of once she interfaced with the bear, the mama bear, went to the cave, and left. So from here, where do you think Willa is going to go next?
So based on the previous roll where we, found that there wasn't any trail outside of the nest, outside of the cave, and me concluding that this is probably something that is the cubs being taken to be sold on the black market. I want to see if I have knowledge of where the dark market or the black market would be. I know it's underground, but would I know specifically where?
Or even
an idea of how to get there.
Yeah, a general vicinity of where to look on the surface to find some type of entry point into this literal underground black market. Yeah, I think that's good. What do you think you should do in this situation?
So I think we should roll for this chart on the one-page mythic. I have to determine how likely I think it is.
How likely do you think it is for your character?
I would say likely because I think I mentioned before that she may have some knowledge of this happening. This isn't the first time that she's ran into this.
And this might even be your woods. This might be your if you're someone who just is always living out in the woods, this is your territory potentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say likely.
All right.
So we're gonna
Let's roll the old D-hundo.
Yeah, 16.
16. Make sure you let me know if you roll doubles, by the way.
Okay.
So we said likely, and a 16 is a...
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you do. What do we do from here?
I would like to inform the bear mama that I think I know where her cub is using beast empathy.
Yeah, she can speak to animals, by the way, her
Yes.
character. And she can hear them too, right?
Yes. Yeah. And then I will let her know that it's not safe for her to come with me, but me and Amara are going to go and try to recover her cub.
Okay. How do you think she responds to that?
Upset.
She's upset that you're leaving?
She's upset that she's not coming.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Do you think she pushes to try and come and follow you?
Yes.
Regardless. Okay. So how would you handle that?
I would just remind her that if she comes with me, there is a chance they may take her too, and there is a chance that she will also, or could also, lose her life. I don't want to insinuate to the bear that the cub might be dead, although that is a possibility.
Okay.
So I just want to let her know that it's not safe and it could put her in danger, and if we rescue the cub and she's not here,
Okay.
because she's also been taken,
All right.
then what was the point of all this?
Yeah, so you don't always necessarily have to roll. Do you think that is enough to convince her? And I don't want you to think that me asking this question means that you have to roll on an oracle or that you have to roll a skill check, but just kind of the thought process.
I haven't done it yet, but I want to say it's a 50-50.
Oh.
Yeah.
There is a 50-50
I
option.
know.
So for context, in our scenario, she basically was like, this is so weird being the player and the GM with the, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 rolls that we did.
Yeah.
And we had a couple likely and unlikelies, but we haven't had a 50-50 yet. So 50-50, you were unsure if, and how are we framing this question?
Will the mama bear follow?
Okay. 50-50. Let's roll it.
I'm scared. It is a 16.
16. Yes.
She will follow.
She will follow.
Damn.
Quite the pickle.
Yeah. I don't think I could lose her. I'm trying to see like what inclinations I have, and I don't think cat leg's gonna be very useful in this situation. I also don't think danger sense is gonna help.
Yep. So she has a couple abilities. Yeah, cat-like. Can only be knocked prone on a crit. Danger sense, can't be surprised. You have beast speech. What is that? Beast
Aid.
Beast aid? Oh, where you can convince them to help you if you want.
It doesn't work to have them not help you, apparently. Okay.
Well, is it possible that if you were a player and you were given these circumstances where this bear is trying to follow you and you don't want to kill the bear, you don't want combat necessarily, or I don't know if I'd say not combat, but you don't want to kill the bear, basically.
Yeah.
It's your friend.
Yeah.
How would you handle this?
I would try to lose her. But she's faster than I am. She has great sense of smell and great hearing. So I think that's going to be difficult.
Okay. How difficult?
I would say very hard.
Very hard. So that requires a 5 in Easy D6. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll. So we're doing a skill check now.
It's a 5.
Nice. 5 right on the money. So your knowledge, I'll let you speak to it.
So since these are my woods and I have a general idea of where the black market is underground, I am able to maneuver in a way that is fast enough and stealthy enough where the mama bear cannot keep up, and I do end up losing her before I get anywhere near to the entrance of the black market.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know we kind of touched on this a little bit, but in our scenario, but what do you see? Like, what does the forest look like? What kind of forest is this?
So I imagine Dragon Age, the hinterlands.
Okay.
So you have like some flat plain areas, you have some like foresty, like lots of tree areas, you have some areas with like some cliff sides.
Okay.
Obviously some waterways for the animals.
Okay. Well, the area you're in specifically right now
is heavily lots of trees.
Lots of trees. Okay.
We were in an area where there was the cave. That's where we saw the den for the mama bear. But in general, it's very foresty.
Okay.
Lots of trees, lots of bushes.
What season?
I would say this is like summer.
Summertime?
So it's
Okay.
very like leafy green.
Okay.
Everything's like in full bloom.
What do you hear?
Crickets, birds, other animals walking about.
Okay.
Probably like little foxes.
Okay. What do you smell?
Smells like cut grass. Like fresh grass. I guess it wouldn't really be cut.
Yeah. Somebody's out here mowing the lawn in this forest.
Maybe like wet grass. Like it probably
Okay.
rained not that long ago.
Okay.
Which probably could have also contributed with not finding the tracks.
Yeah. A little bit of moisture, maybe like a mossy forest. One of
Yeah,
those with like the
yeah.
big trees that maybe gives so much cover that there's maybe a lot of shade too.
Yeah.
Okay. That just helps paint
The picture.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's solid. All right, cool. So yeah, it sounds like you were able to, wind your way around all of these large trees and stuff to get away from the bear. We're shifting scenes to the general vicinity of where we think this black market underground area is. And how do you know? Like, why is your character pinpointing this area?
So we've had this isn't the first time my wolf and I have like run into people doing like black market dealings with animals, trying to like skin their fur so that they can sell it for like coats to the rich, or the wealthy, or just like using their parts for like magic, medicinal purposes. We've run into this a few times, and it usually leads to a general vicinity where we're able to track the animals.
And what does this vicinity look like that's different from where you just came from, that thick, wet forest?
Well, now that I have the hinterlands in mind, it comes, I think of like the waterfall before you, and then it has the little walkway.
Okay.
Dragon Age lore.
Yeah. So is there literally a waterfall?
There's literally a waterfall, and it leads to like a creek, like a little creek that expands into kind of like a river.
Okay.
Or like a lake.
Okay.
Like big body of water.
Okay.
So, and then there's like the rocky outcropping, and it looks like there's a trail behind the waterfall.
Okay. All right. What does Willa do?
I'm gonna investigate this trail because we usually come like to this lake area, and I'm thinking if we are going underground, the best way to do that may be through like a mountain. Like
Okay.
this mountainous area where like behind the waterfall might have something. So I want to investigate this area by the waterfall.
All right. Sounds like a player-facing role to me.
Yeah.
How hard do you think it would be to investigate this area, given the circumstances?
I would say with my knowledge and like a general idea, I feel like this would be normal.
Okay.
It's a 5.
5. Nice.
Okay. So I succeed. I find a door.
Oh, okay. So there's a door in the cliffside?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What does the door look like?
It's not like a wooden door. They tried to hide it to keep it hidden. So they, it's like a slab of rock.
Okay.
And it looks like there's just like a slight divot in an area where it could be pushed aside.
I'm trying to refrain from saying the things I want to say. What does your character do?
Well, it's a rock
Okay.
door. So pretty heavy.
Okay.
I would say that Amara is probably sniffing around the door, indicating that like this is the direction we want to go.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that it's heavy. I'm thinking it's a heavy door.
Heavy door.
For me to try to brute force.
Okay. How do people get through this door? Well, actually, yeah, I guess we don't.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we don't have to answer all the questions. So your character gets to this door that she can't move.
Yeah. It's a bit too heavy for little old me.
Okay. How do you proceed?
I'm going to try to find a way around.
Okay. And how do you go about that?
So I know sometimes these bodies of water erode at the rocks and flow inward under the mountain. So I want to see if there's any erosion and if I can get in that way.
Okay. How do you think we should determine this?
I think we should go to the chart to see how likely it is that there might be an entrance through this way.
So not a player-facing role, but more of like a probing, you're the player asking the GM, hey, is this a thing? All right, cool. How likely do you think this is a thing to exist?
I mean, I want to say I want to say it's likely so that I can go that way. But I feel like there is a 50-50 chance that it could go either way. Either it's there or it's not.
Okay. So this is good, though, because so you just kind of came across the friction between being the player and the GM where you want your character to succeed at the thing.
Yeah.
But the good news is that even if you said it is certain, there is still a chance that it still would not be there with Mythic.
Yeah.
So that's why this is actually kind of good. All right, so do you think it's likely or you think it's 50-50?
I think it's 50-50.
You think it's 50-50? All right, roll that D-hundo.
84. Thinking it's a no.
That is a no.
It's a no.
That is a no.
Damn.
So you have the door, you have that runoff that you were talking about, but that runoff is not working the way you hoped.
Yeah.
It's not eroding away to provide some type of entrance. What are we thinking?
We'll have a chisel.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe I go back to that door.
Whenever you rolled randomly on the chisel, you were like, this makes no sense. Why do I have a chisel? So it's funny that we're trying to use it.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to the door with the chisel and see if I can get the door open with some more leverage.
Okay. So you're using the chisel as leverage.
Yeah.
Okay.
To kind of see, you know how like people use crowbars to like get into doors?
Yeah.
I want to use that with the chisel.
Okay. Ooh. How hard do you think that would be?
It's a stone door. I think that it was enough for me to realize that it is a door.
Okay.
And I'm thinking it probably rolls.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like round and rolls.
Okay.
And I don't think that the like construction of it, I don't think they like made a seal. So I think I can see the seam of it.
Okay.
So I think it is likely that I could get my chisel in there.
Okay. And yeah, I don't even think you need to roll on that. But where I do think probably...
How hard?
Yeah, because a chisel's like, what, this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like maybe like a large one. How hard do you think this would be to move the stone door with that chisel?
I think it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
One would say maybe even very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a chance I break the chisel.
I think chisels are pretty... they are pretty solid.
Or like bend it or something.
So we're going to make a player-facing roll here, player character roll.
Ooh.
And that is a 3. So in Easy D6, we have a few options here. We did talk about the karma points.
Yes.
Not that we're necessarily teaching Easy D6 here, but the karma point, if you needed a 4, you could have used a karma point and it would have bumped your 3 to a 4. That doesn't help you.
No.
However, you do have a hero die, which gives you a reroll. Do you want to use your hero die here? You don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there as we're dealing with like some meta mechanics. This is her first time dealing with the meta mechanics.
Yeah.
In this game.
I want to say no to the hero die,
Okay.
and I will accept the karma token because I failed.
Yes, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get a karma point for failing, but you make no progress.
No.
I think this is an interesting point to make. So you failed. In a lot of games, it would be the standard to say try the thing and fail, and then the answer is, well, that thing just doesn't happen now.
Yeah.
But the momentum of the story stops. Is there a way that we can fail this roll and the momentum does not stop?
Oh.
Are there
That's a good
like
question.
consequences to you sticking the chisel in there and trying to open the door that would keep the story moving?
So I would say I stuck my chisel in there, and not only could I not move the door, it got stuck. So now the chisel is in there, and
Okay.
whoever's on the other side knows someone is trying to get in.
Okay.
and not through like the normal means of how they would typically get in.
Okay.
So someone who does not have access to this area is trying to get in.
Okay. How do you think they react?
They attack.
Okay.
So they would not go through that entrance, but there's like another side, like off to the side of the mountain.
Okay.
That's like hidden behind some bush.
Okay.
And they're going to, I would say, I'll roll for it. How many people come out?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Although, I won't lie to you, that's something that I very often would do. Yeah, how many people? All right, I'm fighting 6 people, which is what would have just happened. I don't think we want to get in too big of a drawn-out combat, right? So, let's ask a question, or we just make the assumption.
Okay.
So you failed the roll. We know at least one person is going to come out, it sounds like.
Yeah, they've been alerted.
At least one person comes out. So could we ask the question, how likely do you think it is that more than one person comes out?
I would say likely.
Likely.
I would say there's probably one initial person that comes out to investigate.
Okay.
And they probably have a buddy.
Okay.
So that's at least 2. And then if they feel like more people, they probably have like a horn or something to alert others.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's say, how likely is it that multiple people come out? And roll a D100 on that.
How likely do I think it is? I think it is...
I think you said likely, right?
I said likely.
Yeah.
42. Answered everything.
42. So that sounds like yes. I do want to walk you through my thought process on that, though. Notice that there's like an exceptional yes, a no, and an exceptional no. We could have used that to say, and there's other tools that we could have used too. We could have just straight up rolled on the Dragon Age how many people come. But yes, so we're going to assume like 2 people come out.
Yeah.
So 2 people come out, but if it was an exceptional yes, maybe a bunch of people come out.
Yeah.
If it was a no, maybe they just no, they don't, and then an exceptional no, maybe not only do they not come out, but they actually like start locking down the facility because they're concerned. But in this case, it sounds like yes, a couple people are coming out.
Okay.
So with you, the good news is your character can't be
surprised.
Your character cannot be surprised. So this will put us into like a combat, and I don't know. I think this just has monsters in it. Monsters. Yeah. So I don't think we really need to do anything crazy here. I think we can just keep it simple. There's 2 of them that are going to come out and attack you. Okay. But you have a bow,
I have a long bow.
You have a long bow. So what do you want to do?
So knowing that my chisel is stuck and this entrance is no longer accessible, I was going to start to make my way down from this like little pathway.
Okay.
And then Amar would probably alert me that there are people coming.
Okay.
And then I would take out my bow and I would get ready to defend ourselves.
Okay. And what type of like difficulty, what type of difficulty do you think are tied to these black market guards or whatever they are?
I would say they're normal enemies.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that this is terrible. Humanoids are probably a lot easier to kill than beasts and monsters.
All right. So we think it's normal, so that's a 3 on the D6. Anything else we want to keep in mind here? We're about to shoot with our longbow for our character?
No. I
Okay.
don't think so.
Do you get a boon?
I do... Oh yeah, I have a boon for ranged weapons.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6, and you're looking for a 3.
I got 6.
All right. 6s explode in easy d6.
Oh, right. Another 6.
All right.
Another 6.
Okay, we got loaded 6s.
Okay, then 5.
Okay, so that was
3 6s and a 5.
3 6s and a 5. How do you want to handle this?
Oh gosh. So that's 3 strikes.
Arguably 4.
4 strikes. Okay. And there's 2 of them. I want to say I get 2 strikes each on them.
Yeah.
And they're humanoid, so I don't know.
That's probably enough, right?
I would think so,
Yeah. So in this scenario where you shoot your bow, is it something, and you can describe this however you want, but the mechanics took care of this for you.
Yeah.
They came out to investigate. You, at a minimum, took out one with your bow. Do you do like a quick, like a rapid fire 2-shot? Do you have 2 arrows and shoot both of them? Does your wolf get one while you shoot the other?
I think I want to do this as quietly as possible. So I think initially I was just prepared with 1 and I shot 1, and before the other one could like register that the person next to him has been shot, I take out 2 and I shoot them with 2 and take them out and then finish off the other person.
Okay.
So a 1-2-1. And I don't want Amara involved because I want it to be quiet. I'm trying to be stealthy so I can figure out where they came from so I could sneak in there.
Nice. All right. Now what does Willa do?
So I'm going to obviously loot the corpses. I'm going to take my arrows back.
Okay.
Assuming that they're not damaged. I'm poor people. I need to keep all my arrows. And then I want to hide the bodies. In my mind, they were dwarfs. So they are like short and stout. So I'm able to move them and like hide them in like a bush.
Okay.
After I loot them. And then I want to very stealthily go at like where their tracks are and like go to see where that entrance is.
Okay.
And I find that it like takes me to like a raspberry bush, which is like very thorny. And I find that behind the raspberry bush is on a wooden door. And that's where they came out of, on the mountainside.
Okay. Did you find anything on those bandits or whatever we want to call them?
It's possible.
Do you want to roll and see? Well, I guess the question would be, you're looting their bodies. What are you looting their bodies for, narratively?
I'm looking to see if there's like any information, if there's like any keys, if they have like any animal parts on them that would indicate that I'm going in the right direction.
Okay, so useful, yeah. So how likely is it, do you think it is that they have useful information on them in some way, shape, or form?
I'd say it's likely.
Okay. Do you think it's so likely that you don't even need to roll?
I would like to roll.
Okay. Because we don't always have to roll. You can trust your gut. But if you'd like to roll away. Because rolling is fun.
It is. I like to leave it up to
I am roll happy as well. And I love the randomness of it all.
52.
52. Yes. Yes, they do. What do you find?
I find a key for the stone door.
Okay.
I find the key for the wooden door that's behind the raspberry bush.
Double lock. Okay.
Yeah. They just like have a ring of keys.
Okay.
Yeah, so I find those. I find their weapons, obviously. I have no use for them, so I don't take them. And I feel like these are more like bodyguard types. So like they have a list of like who's coming in and out, but they don't have like a list of items. It's just like these are the people who are allowed to come in and out.
Okay.
But not necessarily like what they're bringing in.
Okay. We don't have a lot of time, but in this scenario, if I were playing like multiple sessions, I would even say like, do I recognize any of the names on that list?
Yeah.
And then when I'm done with this quest, that could be the next
Take them
quest.
out.
Yeah. Or investigate, like, because I know you mentioned like the lords and stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe you can try and deal with this in other ways if you wanted.
Blackmail.
But, all right. So what do you do now?
I am going to, I guess, I'm going to ask Amara to sniff the door.
Okay.
And see if she can smell anyone behind the door, any additional people that we may need to be ready for.
Okay. Do you think she needs to roll?
I think she has a very heightened sense of smell that she would be able to just sniff it out.
Okay, without a roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are there people there?
I want to say there is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There are people there.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I found on one of the people, like a horn, which I mentioned earlier for like calling for backup. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna find a hiding spot. And I'm gonna blow the horn. And
Okay.
then I'm just gonna throw it by the door. So like as soon as they come out, they see the horn.
Okay.
And it will trigger some confusion.
Oh, man. All right. I dig it. I do want to get something I want to capture, which we haven't needed to do. We've been doing a pretty good job of keeping the momentum. I think it helps when you have two people.
Yeah.
So, because we'll probably wrap it up here.
Yeah.
But, and this is a bit of a stretch, but you blow the horn. Mm-hmm. I want to have you roll on the discover meaning tables.
Okay.
And generate, like, I want to go through the process of figuring out, all right, you blowing on the horn, hiding, throwing it, and how this relates.
Okay. So action would be 69.
Hey.
Giggity.
All right. Mundane. Okay.
So it's nothing new for them. They're like, this happens all the time.
Maybe. Let's roll description as well.
Okay. 72.
Peaceful.
Oh,
Mundane. Peaceful.
that's weird.
That is weird. I think we need to roll again. Mm-hmm. Let's do action. And one of my buddies, I think it was Cozy RPG Reviews, Robin, mentioned, hey man, if you get stuck with what you roll, just roll again. There's nothing wrong with that.
29.
29 is deceit.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick with gas now.
Yeah. Let's do description one more time. See what we get.
64.
64. Natural.
Ooh.
Okay.
Conflicting.
Yeah. So we had mundane. What was the second one? It's mundane something. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Mundane, peaceful, deceit. I already forgot.
64.
Okay. Natural.
Natural.
And normally I
Deceit.
would like write these down and look at them and stuff.
Deceit and natural. I think that's what we have to go for.
Yeah. Well, you can combine it too if you want.
Okay.
So it almost could feel to me like the deceit is a play on the peaceful, natural.
Like, this is me being deceitful, but for them, this isn't out of the norm. This is pretty mundane. And for the most part, they're having a rather peaceful day. Everything's going according to plan. And I would say I'm the one that's being deceitful. I'm disrupting
Oh, okay.
the mundane of their day.
Okay. Yeah. And maybe I always jump to the craziness, but there's so many different ways to interpret this as to, like, I almost see it as some type of illusion that it actually is not mundane and natural. We are being deceived. And what was the other one? Peaceful? Yeah. And it's not peaceful, like maybe all of everything that's going on underneath, whether it's a magical illusion or, and maybe you need to overcome that in some way. But yeah, good stuff all around though. So the $1 million question, or two or three, that I want to ask. So you have now solo played for the first time.
Yes.
And I know when we did our scenario, we really took our time with it, which probably took about as much time as this did. But we did more, arguably. Did you like it?
I did like it. I do think it is nice to have another person to like bounce ideas off of and kind of like pull the words out of you or make you think outside of the box, especially for the first time, because it's very weird to go from GMing and player. Because I know we talked about there's times where I've GM'd and I'm like, oh, the player could be doing something else. And to play both sides at once, it's interesting. It is nice to have someone else to kind of help with the storytelling and asking some questions.
Yeah.
Move it along.
So so sounds like you did enjoy it.
Yes.
Would you play again? Like, I'm not around, you're at home, you have your own books. You could arguably do this with stuff that you already have. Would you?
Maybe. I think it's hard because I'm such like a social player. And even in like my personal life, if I have a problem, I need to bounce it off with like 3 people before I can come to a conclusion. So I don't know if it would be a good option for me because I'm more of a sociable person. But if there was something where like there were like cards or like Jenga tower, like something a little outside of the box, I would definitely be willing to give it a try.
Okay. So yeah, and there are other solo games like the solo journaling games. They use deck of cards, tarot cards. There are games that I don't think are technically so... Oh wait, no. I think Final Girl, the one you did the voice for.
I did.
That uses a Jenga tower, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, those are...
You killed me so quickly.
No, I actually did very well at Jenga, and it took forever. A little too good at Jenga for that game. So, yeah, okay. Maybe we'll have to report back and see... or maybe I'll just put a voiceover. Yes, I did love it, and I will do it again tomorrow, regardless. But interesting nonetheless.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
The Sacred Art of Gaming. Played something new, which is fun. First time playing in a while. And you got to experience Mythic.
Really enjoyed it. That was very helpful.
Nice. All right. So, if you enjoyed that, or if you have any thoughts, anything else that maybe we should have done, anything else I should have shown her, a different type of game. I mean, we did roll on it, but there definitely were some games that are a little tighter, like Miru, that we considered, but just knowing her, I knew that she wanted something probably a little more open, something she could flex her creative muscles with. So let us know down in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And let me know if you need Savvy back in another video. Also, let me know in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one as we continue to explore the sacred art of gaming together. Do you want to salute with me?
Okay.
See ya!
See you, nerds.